So if you plan on doing any vlogging and you've got one of these, Deity's got a microphone for you, the D4 Mini. Is it that good? Well, let's check it out. So why do you need an external microphone for your camera if you're going to do any vlogging? Well, what you're listening to right now is actually the inbuilt microphones of this Canon M50. Let's switch it over to the Deity D4 Mini and see the improvement. And just like that, you get a massive improvement in audio quality. Now, one of the really nice things I like about this Deity D4 Mini is its small size. This thing is super compact. Comes with the two cables, the TRS to TRS for your DSLR mirrorless camera, and then it also comes with a TRS to TRS for your tablets or for your cell phone if you want to use it that way, because it is so small and compact. Comes with those two cables, and it also comes with a shock mount and an included wind muff, which is attached right now to this Canon M50. You know, you always hear people say that video quality is very forgiving, but audio quality is not, and that's why having external audio, an external microphone on your camera is so important to pick up some nice, clean, forward-facing audio. And we're going to do a quick little test with the D4 Mini right now as far as its rejection. So right now I'm face on to the camera, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now 90 degrees, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now behind the camera, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 90 degrees again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now back in front of the camera, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I want to do a self-noise test. Let's go inside and find a really quiet room to do that. Okay, time to do a self-noise test of this Deity D4 Mini microphone. So I'm in the quietest room in the house right now, the library. Everything is off, no air conditioner running, nothing. So we're going to do a little self-noise test. Let's listen to see the noise that it generates. So that should be a pretty good test right there, just to see how much self-noise that this microphone actually generates and actually how rich that the sound is in a quiet room. Quick little audio test, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick little comparison between this Deity D4 Mini and probably a little bit of an unfair comparison to the Deity S-Mic 2 that is my normal workhorse for audio stuff. Right now I'm using the D4 Mini in the Canon M50 with its internal preamp, and I've got it set to negative 12 dB, and then I'm running the S-Mic 2 into my Zoom H4n, also running at negative 12 dB, and I'm going to kind of cycle back and forth as this little audio test. Now there is a window unit air conditioner back here. It is running, but what I'm going to do is I will post-process this for noise removal of just that air conditioner hum. The reason that I'm going to do that is I want to make sure that both of these microphones are set as far as on the same playing field, that they don't have that noise, because maybe the S-Mic 2 is going to pick up more of that air conditioner noise than what this D4 Mini will. So I want to take that little noise level out of the equation here. So quick little audio test. First off, the S-Mic 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the D4 Mini, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now I'm going to say this one sentence and then repeat it, because, you know, sometimes when you repeat a sentence verbally, you can change maybe a little bit of the amplitude, the volume of your voice, or the pitch of your voice when you're trying to repeat something. So I'm just going to say, Mary had a little lamb. Her fleece was white as snow. Everywhere that Mary went, her lamb was sure to go. I think that's how it went. Mary had a little lamb. Her fleece was white as snow. Everywhere that Mary went, her lamb was sure to go. I think that's how it went. All right, so what you just heard was that one clip with the D4 Mini, and then the next clip with the S-Mic 2. Like I said, there's something about Deity that I really do appreciate. And by the way, let's get this part out of the way. Deity did not send me this microphone. I purchased this microphone out of my own pocket. Why? Because I was very intrigued with its size, plus the performance that I've grown to know from Deity with their microphones. And I was looking for a microphone that actually had good sound quality, that was very small and compact, because some of these other microphones, they do start getting a little bit bigger. You add a dead cat to it, or a furry windscreen, as some people like to call it. You add that to the microphone and it starts to get very big and obtrusive, and sometimes it'll get into the camera shot. But I will test this setup, this microphone. I'm going to test it on an action camera just to see how does it sound on an action camera. And why am I going to put it on an action camera? Well, you know, an action camera is small, compact, and let's stick it with this little small, compact Deity D4 Mini. Should be a nice little setup, especially if I'm going to use the DJI Osmo Action as the action camera for this. Okay, outside with the DJI Osmo Action with the internal microphone. So we're just going to test the audio with the internal microphone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to switch over to the Deity D4 Mini. And now I've switched over to the Deity D4 Mini with this Osmo Action. And it's a nice little setup with this PGY Tech with the case, the extension handle. What I'll do is I'll put a product video to that original video right up here so you can check it out for the DJI Osmo Action. But a quick little audio test with this Deity D4 Mini. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does it make a substantial difference in the audio quality? Now right now I do have the dead cat on because there is a little bit of a breeze. And yes, we've got some storms that are moving in, so the breeze is kind of kicking up. We may get some rain again, but I think the audio is going to be very, very good with this Deity in conjunction with the Osmo Action. This may be the perfect vlogging setup. Like I said, I love the microphone size, but now time to stick it all on the computer and see how it all sounded. Now there's one more quick little test that I want to do. And by the way, I do not have the microphone hooked up to the Canon M50 at all right now. I've actually got it just right off a camera, hooked up to a Tascam, just to see how it sounds as an external microphone that you could run into an external recorder, just to see exactly how good that your audio will be after all. So quick little audio test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now remember, there is going to be a little bit of a proximity effect with this microphone, because right now it is vlogging distance from me, but the closer that I get to it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the more that it should be able to pick up a little bit of the deeper tones in my voice. So that's just another quick little test with this Deity D4 Mini. So overall, what are my thoughts about the Deity D4 Mini? I think that this is a fabulous microphone considering its size. I mean, you've got to look at this thing and knowing that it's barely longer than a AA battery, about the same width or diameter of a AA battery, but you get some really nice audio with it. It comes with the shock mount, it comes with the dead cat included with it, it comes with the 2 signature yellow Deity cables, one for your cell phone and one for your mirrorless or DSLR cameras. And here's the thing that's really, really cool about this. If you take a look right there on the side, it's got a line in. Now, why would it have a line in when it is a microphone itself? That's if you want to pump in a secondary signal into it. So let's say hypothetically you've got this on your camera, you've got some talent that has a wireless microphone. You want to be able to plug that wireless receiver into this microphone and get a secondary signal. As soon as you do that, what this will do is actually break up the signal from stereo into 2 separate tracks. One will be the Deity D4 Mini, the other one will be your other external audio source that's being piped into this. So actually you can adjust both signals quality-wise and volume-wise as you need. Nice little touch. So is this like a shorter, smaller version of the D4 Duo where they just cut off the back capsule? No. This is its own microphone. Very, very good build quality out of this. I like the audio that came out of this microphone. Yes, I'm using my Deity S Mic 2 right now, but I want to be able to show you this microphone. I think it sounds great. I think the quality is great. I'm glad that I went ahead and bit the bullet and purchased this because I'm going to be using it a lot. Very good product again from Deity. I like Deity. They've always been very good in the quality of their equipment. I don't have a Deity wireless mic to plug into this where I could give you a little audio sample. I do have a Rode, but I don't know if that would be blasphemy or not to plug a Rode product into a Deity product. So all in all, what do I think about this small little microphone from Deity, the D4 Mini? I like it a lot. I'll put product links in the description below so that you guys can check this microphone out for yourself. Also, tell me in the comment section below, what do you think about the audio quality that you heard? And the reason I ask is because audio is very subjective, and what I think may sound good, you may think, it doesn't sound so good. One thing that I was super impressed with is the noise floor. The noise floor on this microphone is virtually silent, and that is with using the preamp on this Canon M50. So that says a lot about the microphone and how much noise that it generates internally. It hardly generated anything. It was so quiet, and I was in a very quiet room too. So anyway, 2 thumbs up to Deity for the D4 Mini. Fantastic microphone. And remember, as always, I'll catch you in the next review. Bye-bye.